There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? If there's something weird and it don't look good, who you gonna call?
Okay, the only thing I remember from Ghostbusters 2 was the climax with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And this was around like 94, 95-ish. And the only thing I remember from the first film was when they captured Slimer. Skip a few years later, I saw a little bit more of the first film while on a lunch break at college. But aside from that, as a kid, my full introduction to Ghostbusters was the Extreme Ghostbusters in the late 90s. My point is, I'm a Ghostbusters fan, but I don't see myself as an uber Ghostbusters geek, with full encyclopedic knowledge of the franchise. That being said, when it was announced that an all-female cast Ghostbusters film was being made, I won't lie, I got worried. Mostly worried by the negative reaction to it. The whole, oh, how dare we have an all-female cast, darn those feminists, just in their faux progressiveness. Aside from that, I was prompted to see the trailer after seeing that Angry Joe, Jeremy Jahns, and Boogie298 had made reaction videos to it. So I went to see the trailer for myself before hearing what they had to say, so I could form my own opinion on it. And in my personal opinion, well, I'm still pretty darn worried. This felt like it was made to fail. See, my understanding is society has this idea that entertainment involving an all-female cast aimed at a female audience, or maybe male audience, shouldn't be good. The problem seems to be that writers think that women can't relate to a female unless she has traits that scream, "Look at me, I'm a woman, marvel at my womanly traits." And what bugs me about this is that I've seen male writers and female writers write competent female characters in comics, manga, and novels. Here are a few examples. You have Princess Hakuye, who's a pacifist at heart, and stubbornly stood against members of a nomadic clan, and in order to show them that she meant no harm to them. Then you've got her adopted sister, Kyoko, who, despite being smitten with Sinbad, yes, Sinbad is 7 Seas, Magi is an interesting series in that regard, would rather be on the battlefield than pampered and groomed for an arranged marriage. She's not without her feminine ways, though. She does have a thing for hot guys. Outside of that, you've got Morgiana, whose arc in the first season, at least in the anime, it was her going from being a slave to a free-thinking girl. Heck, it was Morgiana's arc that gave me the impression that Magi was written by a woman. Because much like Lieutenant Risa Hawkeye, who's a sharpshooter who looks after Roy Mustang, much like Winry Rockbell looks after Edward and Alphonse Elric, and she's a mechanic, and much like Lena Lee, who is a kind-hearted and compassionate girl with a rather interesting equipment-type weapon that allows her to run at fast speeds and, well, walk on water. Not to mention, she's really good with her legs, in a combat sort of way. Or Shiro, Mockingbird, Kurako, Koshio, and Machina from Dead Man Wonderland. Magi, as I pointed out, it has some competently written female characters. And regarding the novel front, I don't think I need to mention Katniss and Rue from Hunger Games or Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. However, there are several exceptions of competent female written characters written by dudes as well, lest I bring up Barbara Gordon. Or how about how Supergirl's been handled in her recent live-action series, or the Powerpuff Girls, Bulma, Chi-Chi launched Android 18 in Dragon Ball Z, or Keiko, Botan, Yuki, from Yu Yu Hakusho, or perhaps the baddest girl in said series of Yu Yu Hakusho, Gengai. She's old, she's wise, did I mention how tough she is? Then you got Kill la Kill, which despite the subdued fan service, which we'll talk about another time, and Satsuki, Ryuko, and Mako are an interesting set of characters. There's even down to Ryuko developing as a character through her friendship with Mako, and her body armor Senketsu. It's a weird and long story, and again, we'll talk about that another time. But I said all of that to say this. I get that it depends on the market, sure, but Ghostbusters and an all-female cast of Ghostbusters that deserves better than what the trailer showed us. And who knows, maybe we're all overreacting and maybe the next trailer will show more promise. But me, I'm getting tired of material being made for girls that's built up to fail just because, material with girls doesn't work. Because it feels like Hollywood studios just want to say, hey, oh, that didn't work. Back to making action films for guys with an all-male cast. We live in a post-Avengers and post-Guardians of the Galaxy society, for goodness sake, where competent female characters are shown to be part of the team of dudes and hold their own quite well. There's no excuse for this. Anyways, I'm done. I hope, but don't expect the next trailer to be better than this. Regardless, this is Devon Crimson signing out. I will see you all in the next video. Have a nice day.